Topkapi is just beside this soccer field on the left in the neighborhood called Beyoğlu. This is taken from the nearest bus stop where we take our bus to the tourist attractions. It's pretty safe and quiet, but it's except for one time when they had this soccer match. But it's also near Istiklal Street where all the restaurants and shops are, as you can see. Oh, and by the way, they have the best kebabs ever. Look at it. It even looks so good. Any kebab store that we patronized in Istanbul didn't disappoint at all. This is Süleymaniye Mosque, and it's honestly the most beautiful and grandest mosque I've ever seen in my entire life. Just walking into the courtyard makes you feel so at peace. So anyone can enter mosques as long as you dress decently, and just take note of the prayer times, because they're closed only then. Otherwise, they're open 24 hours. So you have to get your Turkish coffee fixed, like for real, because it's so good. I didn't even add milk nor sugar. It tastes so yummy. Look at it, they even serve with juices and chocolates. How amazing is their hospitality? And this, guys, is the best pizza restaurant that serves the best pizza ever in the entire world, I swear. I have the name down below, and it's just, I had to plead my boyfriend to go back there the second time to order the same exact pizza because it's just so good. Not lying. They even have a wine cellar in the basement. Can't believe we're stuck in the rain. So I'm right in the middle of a park now, and you can see the Blue Mosque is on my right and Hagia Sophia is on my left. They're just two very famous tourist attractions in Istanbul, and they're just so close to each other, which is so convenient. This is Hagia Sophia. We got ourselves a private tour guide who came up to us and didn't regret at all because he spoke very fluent English and is so informative and detailed in all his explanations. He didn't even charge an expensive price either, and I felt like I knew so much about Turkey's history just by visiting Hagia Sophia. So yeah, I definitely recommend you getting a local tour guide while in Hagia Sophia, because tour guides will tell you stories Google won't. And if you're doing free and easy like us, do put Hagia Sophia first on your tour schedule, because that was what our tour guide recommended as well. And we're heading to the Blue Mosque. Oh, by the way, besides dressing decently, you should also wear easy to remove shoes if you're intending to go into the mosque, because you have to remove your shoes before you enter. that's the amazing view from Topkapi Palace. So this was taken while we were on our way to the domestic airport in the Havatas airport shuttle bus, and we're crossing to the Asian side. And we're finally in Cappadocia. Yummy? I like Anthony body. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. So while we were in Göreme, we booked ourselves a day tour that started off at this beautiful trail which would lead us to our lunch place by the river. And then just because we're walking along the river, it feels like we're walking to the end of the rainbow to find that pot of gold, which is, in our case, lunch. Here we are at the underground museum, which is really not for the claustrophobic. As you can see, the walkways are really tiny. Sometimes the tunnel becomes even smaller that we had to bend our backs while walking up or downstairs. And having back aches after a few minutes made me feel like I had weak bones. My goodness. Luckily, our guide was sensible enough to put this as our last stop, as other tour groups usually put this as their first. I wouldn't want to imagine how this place gets when there's a few tour groups all together. We also went to Pigeon Valley where we fed pigeons and made a wish on the wishing tree. Thank you. visit the bazaars because it's really interesting. They have not just the Grand Bazaar, they have Spice Bazaar as well, and it's just a good place to test your bargaining skills. Also, if you have time, do watch the Whirling Dervishes of Turkey perform their ritual at the Hodjapasha theater. And yeah, time to wrap up this vlog. I'll have the places I went put down in my description box. Thank you for watching.